Let's bring in Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs. So good to have you. Glenn, you know, you're in your suit and tie, but a lot of people know you as a professional wrestler, as Kane. And there's some iconic clips of you, Hulk, even The Rock. Let's get your reaction first off to the passing of this legend and a person you knew so well and what he did for wrestling and the world, really, actually, to bring them to that sport that you loved as well.
Yeah, he created opportunities for people like me, really took professional wrestling and helped make it what it is today. He was not only, though, a professional wrestler, he transcended that. I mean, he was an entertainment and pop culture icon, as they were talking about. Everyone from Sylvester Stallone and starring in Rocky III, onwards, the guy was just a phenom, and he would certainly be missed. And I've had so many people reach out to me, and just feels like a part of our childhood died because so many of us, that's what we grew up with, was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. And me as well. I mean, it was just part of what, you know, you remember, that nostalgia. Yeah. You know, obviously you went from wrestling into politics. You're not the only one. Jesse Ventura as well. But politics became a central, you know, kind of storyline with Hulk Hogan last year. We saw him at the RNC, that moment there where he ripped off his shirt, speaking to Americans. Obviously that moved voters. Obviously, that was an image that we'll never forget. What do you make of how instrumental he was there, standing with President Trump, talking about saving America, really, Glenn?
Yeah, I think this also speaks to President Trump's uniqueness and the fact that he knew Hogan for many years. You know, President Trump helped promote some of the early WrestleManias. So he remember a picture of him back in the day with Hogan. So I mean, it really just speaks to both of them, and the fact that, and a lot of times entertainers are hesitant to get into politics because of the polarization that can occur there. You know, so it was, I think it took a lot of really courage for Hogan to come out and do that and say, hey, this is my guy, and this is why I believe what I believe, because not everybody's going to.
No. Just a few moments ago, we were taking Tom home in at the White House, and he even talked about how he had a dog, and the dog was Hulk Hogan. So everyone has a story
That's
today.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty awesome. You're hearing a lot of stories. So tell us who called you first. How did you learn the news that your friend Hulk Hogan had passed away? And what are some of the other calls you're taking today? Wow, look at him there. We're showing him with Mr. T. Wow.
Mr. T, yeah. Yeah, I just started getting texts from people. And again, all across the spectrum, political people, but just friends. And that's the sentiment is universal, obviously. You know, we were all, especially people about my age, we were all just Hulk Hogan fans growing up. A little different, obviously, because I got to work with him some, not that much, but nevertheless, I did get to work with him, which for me was almost a dream come true, you know, because from watching him when I was a kid and idolizing him to being able to work with him a little bit was a bit of a dream fulfilled for me. But yeah, it's again, it's just everything across the spectrum. He had such an enormous reach throughout entertainment.
What was it? Because obviously you, as Kane, you know what it is like to have to build this character, but he was larger than life. He was kind of, you know, someone who transcended not just wrestling, but into pop culture in a way. What do you think it was about Hulk Hogan that he was able to capture and give to people out there in the audience and the world?
Well, obviously, he just had tremendous charisma and was a great performer and really was in the right place. He was the right person in the right place at the right time, with the mixture of, in the mid-'80s, of rock and wrestling, MTV. And his character did evolve over the years, and I think he was able to seize upon what was happening in pop culture with things like music videos and all that sort of stuff, to really propel his career forward. And then later, you know, a lot of folks look at it and say, oh, you know, Hogan is a very one-dimensional performer. It wasn't true. I mean, when he turned heel, when he turned bad guy with the NWO, and it was Hollywood Hulk Hogan, just did a fantastic job. So ultimately, it's just the fact that he was a great entertainer and had an opportunity to really showcase that.
An incredible charisma, and you said the right person at the right time, and really, again, we saw that there during the campaign, a moment in time we're remembering today as we are the icon Hulk Hogan. Mayor of Knox County, Glenn Jacobs, former professional wrestler, friend of Hulk Hogan, thank you for joining us to talk about your friend.
Thank you, Bianca.
All right, a quick break. We'll be back with much more here on Newsline.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.